Be me, guardsman, get shot. Be Sister Cecilia. Watch as Tiny, aberrant child of the father, continues to wreck shit up. He's gotten bigger in the few minutes he's been out. Seriously, he was big as a damn Carnifex when he crawled out from underground, but now he's nearing the height of a Trigon or Moloch, standing tall. It's crazy. He shows no signs of stopping or dying. He's attracting essentially all the heavy weapons fire right now. It rips through the flesh and burns him away, but he just keeps regenerating and getting bigger. Father says this might be a problem if he doesn't stop eventually. However, for the moment, this is a good thing. Also a good thing is the constant stream of various hybrids and pure strains pouring forth from underground. These new ones seem to be rather reckless in attacking the uninfected. Daddy says that's because there's actually too many to feed anymore, so some need to die. What? .jpg? The sewers all over this part of the planet are just constantly disgorging gene stealers. Okay then. I gather up all the brothers around me, whistle for Tiny, and make a push for the governess mansion. Be me, the real Merrick Avalon, captain of the Broken Shield, 2nd Company. Wow, that's a lot of damage, Hollow. Every gene stealer and Alpha Legionnaire is dead and burned to a crisp. Who could have done this, .jpg? My men and I look around the area for a while, looking for any information to help fight back against the forces of chaos. By the Emperor, whoever did this destroyed any useful information as well. But the Black Templars did this, Vox. Decide to make our way back as Vox reports are coming in about some ungodly large and near unkillable Xeno. Sigh as we make our way back. Stop halfway there as we discover one of the tunnels is still smoking and covered in bodies of space marines. That's a lot of damage, Jiff. Upon closer examination, realize that they are wearing our chapter motifs. I didn't send any of our brothers down this way, but the Alpha Legion did this, PNG. Be Canon S. But really, just Constantia right now. The local government is spending all their time worrying over the gene stealers. But in the end, such an infestation should be a small inconvenience to defenses like the ones in Angel's Landing. The Alpha Legion were the real threat. Their false flag attack on the cathedral was obviously intended to stir the sisters up against the Blood Ravens. They must have intercepted my threat to Morganson. But why go through with it after intentionally tipping their hand to us with the Legionnaire body? Does this planet's unbridled discord affect their ability to plan as much as ours? Or are they just feigning incompetence to draw me into a mistake? Can't answer any of those questions. So rather than pursue any of the courses of action that they might have wanted me to take, I did what I knew they didn't expect. Absolutely nothing. Ordered full defensive deployment, instituted measures to root out the gene stealer infestations, sequestered the bishop and governess with a full guard of sororitas on top of their own troops, and fucked right off. Took my bodyguards, took Sister Charlotte and Olga and Therese, told Lydia to drive. Turns out Sister Therese really has been helping a group of war widows. Thought that was just a euphemism. Picked them up and sealed all of us within the newly exercised and renovated interior of the Fallen Titan near the square. Brought my personal wine stock. Played board games, told old stories, teased Olga over her Mary Sue boyfriend. Therese cooked dinner. Got to know them all a little better. All in all, a very nice night. Let the Alpha Legion pull their hair out over what my plans must be. They wasted their traitor guard attacking the cathedral where I wasn't. They spent effort trying to bait our troops I was never going to deploy. When the enemy has planned for every decision you make, there's nothing you can do without playing into their hands. Sometimes, the only winning move is to not play. Be Scar, the Gene Stealer Patriarch. Wow, kinda taking over the planet right now. Less because we're going to kill all the leaders and destroy their military, more to the fact that we're going to outnumber the humans in like a week. The breeding pit is simply streaming out hybrids at this point. Whatever power was used to speed gestation and aging has kind of just started fueling itself through the psychic energies of the newborn. Seriously, how is this happening? Not that I'm complaining, it's just a weird thing, but seriously, how is this happening? What is with the fabric of the immaterium on this planet? Doesn't matter. Oh look, some of those big space marines. One of them has a fancier hat on than the others. Calling the brood to me, Synaptic Network. Have about 10 pure strains ready to jump. We all pounce on the marines at the same time. Rip and tear, Slaughter. Many marines dead. Just the captain left. I lick my lips menacingly. The other gene stealers circle around. He's surrounded. Be me, Governess and Bishop's little angel. That feeling when you get back to home? The first thing is a call where you hear reports about gene stealers in the sewers going rampage. That feeling when the second thing is a second call reporting that some traitor guardsmen are running a false flag attack on the cathedral. That feeling when the third thing is a third call, this time from the portiere of your mansion, that there are large Alpha Legion forces marching to your mansion. One of these days again, Jiff. Grab sword and inferno pistol, get into combat gear. Try to contact the other forces and tell them to retreat into the mansion if things really go downhill. Tell servants about it. Fortify this mansion.png. But God Emperor, I hope they fucking let the carpets clean. I am too hot for this shit.png. Be tiny, but also be big? Size confuses Tiny. Daddy says it doesn't matter. Lots of men in tin cans are shooting at Tiny. Daddy says that they are bad. Tiny agrees, and Tiny scoops up a few more of them up and throws them at buildings. Ha! Look at them squirm. Oops, stepped on my little brothers. Sorry guys. Too big, not sad. I want to go back home. Daddy says I'm too big now. Daddy says I can't have the big fancy house. He calls it a mansion. Okay then, I skip to the mansion. 15 people are crushed beneath my twisted feet. Get to the mansion. Still seems a bit small for me. Maybe it's bigger inside? I stick my massive head through the wall. Lots of little humans are inside and screaming. Hello, little humans. My name is Tiny. I am big. That's what I would say if I could talk with my mouth. It just comes out as flurgle furgle. Ow! The little humans are shooting in my face.
I am a last breath leaves, chin in the air with a head held high. I'll stand in the path of the enemy line. Feel no fear, know my pride. For God and country, I'll enjoy life.